This is Jerome Johnson bringing you a 79 and 8 gameplay using the MSMC, and the end score per minute ends up being 860 score per minute. Now usually I fast forward between the kills and deaths and everything, that way we can keep it fast paced and action, but I mean it's 860 score per minute, so we might have to just deal with it because there's not much fast forward and it'll probably just throw off the whole balance of the whole video. And this way it's easier for me to talk about snipers laying right outside of the hardpoint instead of actually playing the objective. They just camp and snipe from 3 feet away. It's cool. I mean, you could have done that with a shotgun too, which isn't any better in my opinion. But that said, both of those guns do take skill to use, and I am not good with either of them. One day, maybe, if I want to spend that amount of time learning how to quick scope like a boss, but I don't like people doing it, so I probably won't do it myself. But if that's how you like to play, look at this camping in the corner with the crossbow. I hate you. You kill me later with your stupid crossbow, but I hate you. I'm pretty sure I win. But went 79 and 8 using the MSMC, yada yada, covered that. Kill streaks I'm using are the Stealth Chopper, VSAT, and the Warthog. The Stealth Chopper gets changed to Escort Drone once it gets unlocked and such. I got this set up from a video Onslaught, aka Mike did, and I really like it, surprisingly more than I thought I would. But I get through them, I think 2 times, I don't know, 3 times. I don't know. I got through them at least once, multiple times. But I do make a few mistakes during the gameplay, and we'll talk a little bit about those near the end. But let's get into something that is kind of relevant in my life right now. So the differences between high school and college. So in high school, I went to school every day, didn't do any homework, didn't study, ended with over a 4.0 GPA. Woo. Then, the first time around, I go to NC State. I major in drinking and playing video games, and I fail meteorology because I took it. No, there's a scoreboard in the middle of a theater. Oh yeah, this was recorded during the theater. Give this disclaimer. I don't know why it matters because it's still my gameplay. But yeah, it was theater recorded. So the differences between high school and college is the free time, quote unquote, is in college you have to be using that free time to do your homework and study, because 85% of the time you're not going to get all the info you need through the lectures and classes. You're spending what, 3 credit hour class. I know I go to about 2.5 hours a week, compared to high school when you're going 5 days a week at however long, I don't know. I think our classes were 4 classes, so hey look, you're camped out the opposite side of the hardpoint. Good job, I'm happy I killed you. I wish I would have taken my time and gotten a headshot, but I do end up getting my 100th headshot with the MSMC on this game, so I guess it doesn't really matter that he was not a headshot. Anyway, so free time, you actually have to use that free time and do homework. And that's where I've been the last, I don't even remember the last video I made, probably 4 or 5 months, I don't know, since at least before Black Ops came out, so yeah, probably 5 or 6 months, I don't know, half a year, whatever. Anyway, so I realized this on the end of Calc 3 differential equations that I needed to commit more time to school than I was to video games, and I needed to change the way I was spending my time. So, free time, not really free time in college. I wish it were, because high school was awesome. All that free time, rolling around in my 98 Dakota. Yeah, I'm a little old, whatever. I'm 27, January 18th. You can send a late birthday present if you like. But like, we would just go drive around, do nonsense, and I treated college the same way. If I'm not in class, I'm gonna go do nonsense, and you do not survive. And I got very down on myself and didn't believe I could do engineering and yada yada. But I decided to go work at Best Buy or Circuit City the first time and do car audio installs, which was fun for a little while. I mean, doing the audio installs work wasn't really a bad thing. It was dealing with all of the corporate nonsense that gets pretty old pretty quick. So I realized that that was not the life for me, and I needed to go back to school. So I decided to go back to school, and I realized that if I actually study and put some work in, I can do it just as well as anybody. And it actually seems to be a little easier for me. So, haha, suck it. I actually curve bullets. I don't know if you know that, but there is a trick if you do up, down, left, right. I don't know. So there's a lot more responsibility in college because you don't have your parents standing over you, waiting, being like, "Hey, did you do your homework today? Hey, you have anything you could be studying? How's your classes going?"
Stealth chopper on standby.
So that's one thing that you have to realize. And then living on campus versus living off campus. And here I decided to go around because my teammates were blocking the doorway and I know they will get me killed. So there's another one. Oh. So right now I live off campus and I like it. It's a lot more drive, but the house I'm staying in is fantastic compared to dormitory living. The problem I have with on-campus living is you're so close to so many people your age that it's really easy to get distracted. You have that one roommate that doesn't have anything going on, and here's one of my mistakes. Let's reload in the middle of a fight when he was one bullet from death. I had 12. Should have probably just killed him.
Capture the hardpoint.
But on campus, all your friends are right there, and you can get distracted by drinking and partying and going out and doing this and staying up all night. We actually ended up staying up overnight for our finals because they were at 8 a.m. and none of us would be able to get up at 8 a.m. Oh Lord. So it's all about that responsibility and treating your free time how it's supposed to be treated. It's not high school anymore. It's time to grow up. So the mistakes in the game that I made were one point I had 13 bullets left in the MSMC and I decided, hey, let's go to combat knife because I don't trust my aim that much. And then I get in a close quarter combat fight, and that was paying attention to people running past the door. So yeah. Thank you, sniper guy. And then reloading during the game gunfight with 12 bullets left. But here's to that and my mistakes I made initially at college is everyone makes mistakes in game and in real life. The difference is what you actually do about those mistakes. Do you learn from them or do you just keep making the same mistakes and hey, here comes crossbow, boom, good shot, hate. It's what you do about the mistakes. Do you keep making them over and over again, or do you learn from them and realize that that's not how you need to be spending your time? And I feel that I have, and I have a possibility of a pretty big scholarship that pays for all my school and gives me a job afterwards. And I'm pretty excited, and it wouldn't have been possible if I didn't realize the mistakes that I made the first time and grow from those mistakes. How much longer in this video do I have? We have about a minute left. So, going to school, stay in school, is worth it. Although, if you don't want to go to college right away, I support getting some real life experience. Living on your own, realizing, oh crap, I gave away my mistake here. Oh well, one kill from another stuff. But, game's pretty much over. So, it's all about learning from your mistakes. Get real life experience and realize that
Hardpoint contested.
I am not a knifer. Realize your mistakes and learn from them.
Friendly counter UAV
So,
inbound.
yeah. Also, Gamma Gamers, I'm
Friendly RCXD
a
inbound.
proud Gamma Gamers, and thanks to G Fuel, that allowed this 79 and 8 game to happen.
Gentlemen,
860
textbook.
score per minute using MSMC. Here's the scoreboard, and now the outro. Thank you. Have a good one. Jerome Johnson out.